Good morning, grade 5 students. I hope you're all fine and stay safe, please. Today we have a very nice lesson, which is we need water. We need water. First question to ask, what would life be like without water? What if we have like 5 seconds to think, what would life be like without water? Of course, water is one of the most important substances on Earth, materials on Earth. Water is one of the most important material on Earth. Without water to drink, we would die. Without water to drink, we would die. About 70% of our body weight is water, as you can see here. About 70% of the body weight is water. So, water is one of the most important substances on Earth. Without water to drink, we would die. About 70% of our body is water. People have lived for a month or more without food. People have lived for a month for more than like 30 days or more without food. But no one could live for more than 3 or 4 days without water. But no one could live for more than 3 or 4 days without water. How do we use water? I think it's easy. You can tell me that. Number 1, we use water to wash many things, okay? Such as what? We use water to, let's say, first, as you can see here, wash our hands, which is very important at this time. Okay, number 2, flush the toilet, which is very, very important to us. So we wash many things with water, like we wash our hands here, okay, like in the painting. And number 2, we flush the toilet. Food we eat have water in them. The foods we eat have water in them, and all of our drinks are largely water. If you try to think about some kind of food or drink, okay, any kind of food or drink that, do not contain water, it's impossible to find it. We also use water to cook many of our food. I think it's very rare or maybe impossible to find a way that mom cooks any kind of food without water. Okay, soup needs water, pasta, rice, vegetables and fruits, whatever, they all need water. So food we eat have water in them, and our drinks are largely water. We also use water to cook many of our food. So that was for us. What about animals and plants, okay? And how do they need water? Animals and plants need water to live, like us, because they are livings. Plants, some simple plants and animals are 99% water. Some simple plants and animals are 99% water. Plants take up water from the soil through their roots. So plants take up the water from the soil through the roots. If you look here, these blue areas in the painting here, these dark brown areas are roots, okay? Here is water, and this brown one is the soil. So the plants take the water from the soil through the roots. Animals that provide us with the meat, milk, and eggs. Animals that provide us, give us meat, milk, and eggs need large amounts of clean water to drink. Animals that provide us with meat, milk, and eggs need large amounts of clean water to drink. Water is also home to millions of plants and animals, which is fish. Okay, so millions of plants and animals live in the sea, which is some kind of water, okay? And it's also a home for, of course, you know, the fish. Let's now ask, a very important question. How much water do animals and plants need? How much water do animals and plants need? Let's talk about humans. Number one, humans like us, people, need 2 liters per day, 2 liters of water per day. So each one of you should drink at least 2 liters of water each day. What about a dairy cow? Okay, a cow would need 135 liters per day. 135 liters of water per day. What about the oak tree? This is the oak tree, okay? The oak tree needs about 20,000 liters of water per day. 20,000 liters of water per day. So a human needs 2 liters of water per day. Dairy cow needs 135 liters per day. Oak tree needs 20,000 liters per day. Crops and irrigation. Crops like fruits and vegetables, okay? Anything we farm or grow. What does the word irrigation mean? It means irrigation, to carry water to the fields, to move the water to the field in what? And of course, it's not in our hand, it's impossible. So we use pipes and ditches. A pipe is a tube to carry the water from the river to the farm. What about a ditch? A ditch is a building, okay, on the river. It has gates to allow the water to get into the farm, to irrigate the plants, or stop the water from getting inside to the farm. So irrigation is to carry water to the fields in pipes and ditch. From where? Where do we get water? Rivers, lakes, and wells. Rivers, lakes, and wells. So irrigation, carry water to the fields in pipes and ditches from the rivers, lakes, and wells. Some crops that we grow need more water to grow than others. Some crops need more water to grow than other crops. Of course, it's natural. I need examples, okay? 2 crops that need lots of rain. The most very important examples for these crops are rice and cotton. Of course, you know, when mom cooks rice, rice needs lots of water, okay? So rice and cotton, for example, can be grown only in 2 conditions. Countries that have 2 conditions. Countries that are very hot and have lots of rain. Countries which are very hot and have lots of rain. Here is rice and here is cotton. How does industry use water? How does industry? Industry means manufacturing, work in factory, in order to produce or make goods. Number 1, in some industries, water is used to cool, okay, to make temperature down, cool the moving parts of machines, such as here it's machine, okay? Motors always work, they become warm. By the time they become warm, their temperature is getting high. So we use like a pipe, okay, that water passes through it to cool down the temperature of the moving parts of the machine, the motors of the machine. So in some industries, water is used to cool the moving parts of the machines. Number 2, water is used to help produce electricity, such as, okay, in a dam. You know the High Dam in Aswan? I think most of you visited it, okay? People engineers use the power of water pressure to move the torpedoes, which are some machines move very fast, to transform the water pressure energy, the moving energy, into electricity. Number 3, making cement, concrete, steel, and paper uses huge amount of water. Cement, paper, Still, okay, use huge amount of water. Last point here, water is also used to make many kinds of food. Every kind of food needs water. Every fruits, vegetables, okay, natural. When we need to make juice, needs water. Sauce needs water. Imagine any kind of industry, a food industry specifically, it needs water. Okay, thank you so much for following us. Please revise the lesson again and answer the questions in your booklet. Model answers will be uploaded soon. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye.